Good afternoon หลวงพี่
Satu, Satu, bless you. So, studying my first term, so should I have to wait or should I have to start? Normally, how many members here? Do you hear me?
Yes
Okay, it's clear.
yes very clear
Good. So normally, how many students in this class?
Normally we have 7 or 8.
Okay. So should I start or have to wait for others?
After พระอาจารย์ครับผม
เป็นครั้งแรกแล้วขออภัยเนาะก็เลยไม่แน่ใจว่ามีกี่ท่านพอดี so because อาจารย์ Jolly Venerable Jolly just told me last night that today there is a class for Dhamma Siksa, right? Dhamma Siksa. So now he is in Myanmar for university function. So that's why I replaced him today. So nice to see you all. Very happy to see you. And thank you for maybe having me here today. So now we have, okay, so one. So your name is Wei Wei Ong, right?
เว่ยเว่ยหลวง
Wei
พี่
Wei.
can
Okay.
call me หลงเว่ยเว่ย
Wei Wei. It's nice to meet you.
nice to meet you หลวงพี่
And another one is SG Janice. Hello, Janice.
Janice say that I can't turn on a camera.
Oh, okay. So maybe later. And นมัสการพระอาจารย์หลวงพี่ Kevin, right? Are you Kevin?
Yeah, of course I'm Kevin.
Nice to meet you พระอาจารย์ครับ
ครับ nice to meet you ครับ Maybe I call you พระอาจารย์
It's okay หลวงพี่ It's okay. So where are you from พระอาจารย์
Oh I'm from เชียงรายครับอยู่เชียง
เชียง
ราร
าย
ย
So are you living in Chiang Rai right now?
No I live in ป่าแปะ แม่แตงเสียง
แม่แตง
I monastery.
Oh, that's a very famous one.
Yes Have you ever been before?
Not yet, but really want to see. Really want to visit there. Very
Yeah,
very
welcome.
famous one.
Yeah. Welcome
So I will see you one day.
Yeah สาธุครับ hopefully see you.
There are so many monks there.
About eight months
Oh, just only 8.
or only X. Yeah.
How about novice?
No
Is
have
there any
novice.
novice?
No have novice. Only
Oh,
monk.
no novice.
But today, today, this month we have program ordination. Foreigner come here around the world about nine month ordination this month. Yeah, we have program 30 days.
Oh, I see. So when the event?
Start today.
Oh, you start the program today.
Yeah, program today.
So you might be very busy.
Yeah, we have specialists about take care the people for ordination. But it's okay ครับผม
Satu. Rejoice you are married.
สาธุครับ
Satu ครับ Okay, so now we have 3. So we have 3 students, 3 members here, and one still I think she is on the way. Right? She on the way going back. On the way to according to her saying, away from keyboard. We'll be right back. Okay, maybe. So what did you study in this class last week?
Last week we start พระอาจารย์โจลี่ talking about five precept นะ
the 5 precepts.
อ่า
Okay.
ขอบศีล
Oh, it's interesting. Also, very important one. Important one in the society. In the society. Not in sense of religions, but in sense of society, living together in society, right? Because the 5 precepts or the precepts actually is not like not even not religions, even not Buddhism, but in any society, any religions, we need the rules, right? We need the code of morality. So that's why the Buddha also said this one for living together in this one society as the members of the society. So he explained all already.
yeah พระอาจารย์ explain already ครับ
Oh, I see. So today we may just only may share our idea our idea from different society. Okay, from different society. Oh, sorry. Wait. Are you living in Thailand or abroad?
Singapore.
Singapore. Are you Singapore?
I'm Malaysian but living in Singapore.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it is interesting for you, right?
Yes.
So do you have any experience in like participating religious activity or maybe meditation retreat
Yes, I am.
in Singapore?
Yes.
What about Thailand? Have you been here?
Yes, in Chiang Mai for 1 week
1 week?
meditation retreat. Yes.
Where is it?
Panawat.
Panawan. In
Yeah.
Panawan, Metang, right?
I only know Panawat.
Panawan.
พานาวัดครับอาจารย์พานาวัด
Panawan อยู่ตรงไหนอาจารย์
แถวฮอดครับ
อ๋อ
ฮอดนะครับอาจารย์
Okay, so how long for your retreat?
1 week.
1 week. Was good.
Very good.
Very good.
Feel very calm and full of energy.
That was the first time?
Second time. First time in August last year. I also went for 1 week meditation retreat in Bangkok. Is IBTC.
IBDC.
Yeah.
So it's a month's program?
It's meditation retreat.
1 week?
Yes. Also very good.
So that means you have experience in Buddhist activity. Buddhist
Yes.
activity. That was good. That was good. So how about the precepts? The precept that you learned from Ajahn Choli last week?
The 5 precepts, right?
Yes. Can you record
We'll
again?
try. Do I need to read out everything or abstaining from sorry, I cannot call everything.
Okay. So
But I remember the 5 precepts.
Okay. It's a very important, right?
Yes. And we need to apply in our daily life.
So as a lay people, do you think that how is like what do we need? What do we need in or is it necessary or is it very important in living together in one society?
Yes, it is very important, especially how to say every time when you want to do something, you need to remember all these precepts so that you don't do anything wrong. Like you will become more mindful when you want to act on something. especially like stealing or taking something from without other permission is also kind of stealing to me. And like abstaining from taking the intoxication product like alcohol or it is not good to our health as well. So this is something that is good that we practice not to take any of the alcoholic food or smoking,
Mhm.
something like that.
So you also try to like observe
Yes.
or undertake, right? Undertake
Yes.
and follow
Yes.
the Buddhist precepts.
Yes.
Buddhist precepts.
Yes.
So because many, especially nowadays, the developments of the society, the developments of the technologies, cause
Yes.
many people have like a different attitude or perspective about precepts, right? About the precepts. So they might change the idea from the past attitude until now they have different. So they just focus on like the objects or the technology or the society without like consider about the importance and the effort of preserving or undertake the precepts. Mhm. So that's why sometimes we also think that, oh, why do we have a lot of conflicts in our society? Why do we have a lot of fighting or even war in our present day, right? There are so many places they have this one. And it caused us to thinking about this one also as Buddhists. As a Buddhist, we also thinking, oh, because maybe the people they don't try to follow they don't try to follow the precept, the especially the 5 precepts, right? So that's why the different people, different background, different understanding, different habits. So they have a confliction. They have a confliction. They have fighting. They have conflictions, right? So around the world right now, around the world. เนาะพระอาจารย์เนาะ
Yeah.
So
To add on also like learning and understanding the 5 precepts and we practice in our life so it can shape us better and then maybe start from ourselves. So if we can behave according to the 5 precepts teaching, then maybe we can also influence the people around us so then they can be a better person as well.
absolutely. I agree. Totally agree with you. So that's why we have หลวงพ่อหลวงพ่อพุทธทาส said that like a ศีลธรรมไม่กลับมาโลกาจะโลกจะวินาศนะครับใช่ไหมอาจารย์ โลกจะพินาศ Okay, because you're correct because sila. So what actually what the sila means? Do you know what is literal meanings of sila? It's a Pali language, right? It's a Pali language. So actually in Buddhist term, we use sila, right? Sila, right? So
Yes.
do you know its real meaning?
Yes, we learned during the Dharma class.
So what is it?
Have difficulty to explain.
Okay. Okay, let me show you this one. So actually it is the Pali term, right?
Yes.
It is the Pali term, and then it has its own meaning. It has its own meaning. So basically, actually, the word sila, it is Pali, and then it mean Okay, let me share this one. Okay, so before we start to discuss a little bit about its definition or its meaning, so I would like to show how it's very important, how it's very important to, like, okay, not only Buddhist people, but to the people around the world, So this is the steps of Buddhism that the Buddha realized after his enlightenment, right? So he provided, okay, if you want to be the noble one, like him, or if you want to be enlightened one, or if you want to achieve the enlightenment, so you have to follow the 3 steps, right? 3 steps. So we call the threefold training. So you have to train in 3 levels, right? 3 levels. So the first level we call sila, okay? And so the first level is a sila. Sila is the moral discipline or training in morality, right? So this is the basic one. So this is the basic ones of training in Buddhism before you going to the next step. So you have to start from this step, that is Sila. Okay. After you training, while training in Sila, after that you can develop, or you can move to the next step is Samadhi. Samadhi is the mental concentration or training in mentality. Okay, you focus on training your mind. Okay, mental training. So this is the second step. So whenever you practice, you train both perfectly, and then you reach the next step, or you cultivate or you develop the highest one. The highest step is panya or wisdom. So we train in wisdom. So to cultivate our view, our right understanding, or our wisdom, or panya, right? So these are 3 steps. The training ways of the Buddha in Buddhism. So I just would like to show you that why we have to talk about the first one, or sila, because it is the base or the foundations of training in Buddhism, right? And then you can develop and you can go up to the next step or the higher one. So this is we call the sikha or trisikha, right? So the sikha, the 3, right? Sikha means learning or training. Okay, so training in 3. Training in 3 steps. 3 things. So now we move to the first one. Sila. So sila here as the Buddhist morality. As morality. So the definitions and meanings. So it means that what is a sila in Buddhist view, or in the perspectives of Buddhism, and then how sila, or why this should be cultivated, or how is important to human life, human beings. And after you practice, or those who practice or undertake or preserve the 5 precepts, what effect or what advantage that we will gain from observing or cultivating sila, and also what is the effect after if we or the people we ignore or we don't practice or we don't observe the 5 precepts, what will happen to our life or our society. So these are the overviews of the thing that we are going to discuss today. So the 5 precepts, that I question you that actually it is the Pali, right? It is the Pali word, sila. So basically, its meaning, it can be translated as normal. So sila means normal. So it means that whoever has a sila, it means that you have normal life, simple life. So you have no you have no worry, maybe no worry, no harming, no destroying, and also no suffering, because of your actions or maybe because of your verbally conduct or verbally action or bodily actions. Okay, so then you have sila. So actually, so the word sila means normal. For example, musawatati, silenati, musawati, the one who has normal speech. So everyone who has sila, it means that you have normal life, normal action, normal speech, and normal mind. This is the first sense or the first meaning. Another meaning is just like it is a kind of order or command. So if we translate it as the order or command, so I think not only Buddhism we have, so every religions in the world, they also have this one, right? For example, Christianity, they have to go to the church every Sunday, right? Every Sunday. And also like Muslim, actually they are not allowed to eat pork, right? It's correct. It's correct. So I think this is kind of sila in Muslim or the order in their religions. So they are not allowed to eat pork. Whenever you eat, it means that you break the rules. You break the sila. So that's why we say that sila is the orders or the command. The command. So sila in Buddhism, it can be the morality or moral conduct. So get three ways. Maybe your speech, your action, maybe your mind. So it should be moral conduct. Moral conduct. And nowadays, mostly we know this one as the precept. We know the sila as the precept. So the precept is the rules of morality or the training rules. So it means that we use these precepts or these rules in order to living together, doing something, conduct something in our society together as the same way, in order to create the harmony, society harmony. So from this we can say that the sila is a code of conduct or rules to help people behave in a moral and ethical way. So this can be conclude its meaning. So from this point, any point we should discuss? Prajan would like to add any point or any idea? Do you have any idea? Would like to support this meaning? You can share, Prajan ครับ You can share with our Kalyana Mitt with our Kalyana Mitt.
ครับ very nice ครับอาจารย์ very
ครับ
good
Pardon?
I think you explain is very nice I
Would
could
you
be
would you like to show any any example in our society today?
society
Yes, in our world, in our or maybe Thailand, maybe Thailand. So about the order, the common morality precepts.
yeah I think nowadays is mostly people talking about the Dhamma yeah they want to seek happiness but they don't know what is true happiness. They don't know. And I think is it important for the people. They don't have enough time go to the temple, or they don't have enough time for reading about the Dhamma. Like make them all lacking or suffering. They don't know about the five precept. Like Pa Ajan said that five precept, is it normal? Right? Is it normal? who holding the five precept? I think this them have a lot of energy or positive. Them have the bull bull of parami very much.
Right.
Right.
This is the best, like Dana Barami, Sila Barami, right? Sila
Yes.
Barami, the perfections of, or Dana, the perfections of morality, or Sila.
Yes.
So this is actually this is our life, like even like the Buddha also, right? The Buddha also, he collect any life or every lives of his being born. So we try to use the Buddha as our base practice, base example inspire us to cultivate the perfections, to collect our perfection to be fulfilled, right? Until the 10 perfections complete. The 10 perfection complete. So we have to start from practice training in morality, because morality is it's not only for ourselves, not for ourselves, but for support the people around you, right? Also to inspire other people around you to to cultivate their perfection as well. So like Prajan said, there are so many people, they don't have opportunity, they don't have opportunity, or they don't know how to cultivate, how to study about Buddhist religion, Buddhist, like a Buddhist ethics, or Buddhist precepts. They want to do, they want to study, but they don't know how to start. So today you are very lucky, I think. The Chiang Mai Sangha, the monks in Chiang Mai, they set this program. Okay, they provide this class for everyone. So no need to come to Thailand, no need to come to the temple, but you still have time, you still have chance to study about Buddhism. So that's why Buddhism is for everyone. Buddhist precept is for everyone, right? Not for human only, but for human beings, right? For human beings. So actually, like I already give you introductions. We have 3 steps, right? We have sila, we have samadhi, and we have panya. So actually, the results, the results of sila, the purpose of the Buddha, of the objectives of the Buddha to teach us about sila in order to layer cultivate our bodily and worldly action. So abilities of the sila just for basically is for our bodily and worldly actions. Okay, so it means that if you want to develop or cultivate your bodily action and worldly action, you have to preserve the sila. So it means that it can control only our body and word or verbal, not the mind, not our mind. Okay, sila just only for our body and speech. Okay, only speech and body. So that's why when in Thailand, so there's so many people, there's so many Buddhists, they come to the temple regularly. They come to the temples regularly. But whenever they go out from the temple, whenever they finish activity from the temple, their behavior, their action is different. It means it's still turn back to the bad action. They still have bad speech, okay? They still have wrong action, because sila, whenever you preserve it, and then it just help you only to take care of your action, not about your mind. So your mind, it means that you have to train in the next level. You still have desire, you still have hatred, delusion, greed. Greed. So this akusala still not removed because you have sila. Even you have sila, you still have greed, you still have hatred, you still have delusion. If you want to remove it completely, you have to practice or train in the next level. Samadhi, take care of your mind, okay? And panya, cultivating your wisdom. Wisdom. But this is the important, this is the foundation. Is it the foundation for samadhi and panya? That is why it's still important. It's still important. Okay, so now we review again about the 5 precepts. The 5 precepts, as you know, there are 5, right? As you know, there are 5. So number 1 is refrain from taking life, not killing any living being. Okay, not only human, but it including the animals or all human beings. Okay. Second one, refrain from taking what is not given. Just like Wei already explained to me. It's correct. She can recognize it correctly. And number 3, refrain from the misuse of the sense. Not having too much sensual pleasure. For example, not looking at people in a lustful way or committing adultery. So you have to be honest. You have to be honest with your partner, your family. Okay, so not sexual misconduct. And number 4, refrain from wrong speech. It's about your speech, not lying or gossiping about other people. This one very, very difficult. Very difficult for people. Gossiping or lying. But we have to try. So actually, all of this very difficult. There are so many conditions, right? Especially we living together. We're living in the society. There are so many factors. There are so many conditions in our environment. But we have to try. We have to try. Nothing. It's not easy, but also not too difficult, right? So that's why we have to train. We have to train. And the last one, refrain from intoxicants that cloud the mind. Taking alcohol or not drinking alcohol or taking drugs, as these do not help you to think clearly. This one, I think, very big problem especially in Thailand right now. So this is a very big problem. There's so many not teenager today. It's a very young people, and a student, very young, 7 years old, 8 years old. They take drug. They drink alcohol, and then what is the problem? The problem is the harmonies in the society, the relationship in the family, and the safeties of life, and about healthy, and finally the qualities of human, the qualities of Buddhist people, the qualities of the teenagers, and the qualities of the citizens of the world. So that's a very big problem นะพระอาจารย์นะครับ so that's why นี่ like the monastery in แม่แตง right in แม่แตง so there are many cases that they offer, they provide for the those people have a problem with drugs. They take drugs, drink alcohols, and then they come to this monastery in order to stop it, in order to change their behavior, stop from drinking, taking drugs, and then doing meditation. So I think this one very hard for the monks as well, because sometimes we don't know those people, they have their mental problem. They have the mental problem whenever they come to the temple, and then they still have this problem. So it affects from the drugs. Whenever they don't have drugs, they need it, and then their action, right, will be different to the normal people. So they may have a wrong action, maybe bad behave to the people or to the monks. So there's so many cases in Thailand. So this is one. Even the Buddha's time, he told us that this is one is most important for 5. Okay, so the last one is that it said that is most important and famous one that will affect you 1 to 4. It caused 1 to 4 breaking. So it means that whenever you break the last one, and then it is possible to break the first rules, second rules, third rules, and fourth rules. Number 1 to number 4 can be possible to breaking down because of number 5. So you can see that why is important, because number 5, it affects your wisdom or your brain, right? So that's why wisdom is the highest quality, highest factors, highest component that we have to cultivate it, take care of it. Okay, so come to the first precept. The first precept. Okay, so first of all, I will introduce this slide, and then may ask everyone to share your idea, or maybe discuss about maybe different environment, different perspective. Maybe because we are from different places, right? We may have different society, and then we may have different experience. So we come and share and discuss based on the Buddhist precepts. So the first one, the first we call Pana. Okay, can you read this one? Janice, are you? I pronounce your name correctly?
It's correct. Good afternoon, P.
Satu.
I can't see. Did you display it? I don't think I see anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can the rest of them see it?
พระอาจารย์เห็นสไลด์ไหมครับ
I only saw slide ศิลา
อาจารย์เห็นสไลด์ไหม
เห็น
เห็นอยู่
เฉ
ใช่ไหม
พาะศิลา only ศิลา
So you cannot see my screen?
No, only see
Really?
you. Yes, only see you. Yes. I don't know about the rest.
Same here. I do not see any slides shared now. Earlier, yes, but now
Seriously?
yes. Yeah.
But
Earlier there was a slide.
But I think Lumpy told me that he can see it.
Yeah, I see. I see on
Wait, what
my
happened?
computer.
Okay, I try it again. I stop it first and then I will reshare again. Hmm.
Okay, now can see.
Now can see, right?
Yeah, but maybe Lompi, you have to show the slides instead of the side. Just it means don't show the left side. Just show the slides.
Full screen
Yeah, full screen. It will be better. Yeah.
now.
Still the same. I think it's okay. I can read.
Actually, I already played the full screen. I don't know what happened.
We can still see your the left and right, and then the
Oh, I see.
no, yeah. It's okay. I can see it now. Sorry, Lompi, what do you want me to do? To read it out or
Okay, you may read the first sentence.
oh,
It is a Pali sentence.
you mean the
So I
one the
just would like to
Pana
see
or
your reading.
the Panatipata, is it? Is that the
Yeah,
one?
right.
Okay. Is it Pana? Paya or Pana?
Pana.
Panatipata. Veramani. Reframing from killing living beings.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I try to pronounce it in Thai version. Okay. I pronounce it. I read it with Thai version. Panatipata. Okay. Panatipata and Veramani. Veramani. So this is the first precept. The first precept is refraining from killing living beings. Okay. So in Buddhism, the Buddha also provide us the criteria, the criteria of breaking, taking these rules. So we call the factors of panatipata. Okay. So veramani means refraining. Veramani means refraining panatipata from killing living beings. Okay. So the first thing that we have to consider about the first precept is the object. The object. So what kinds of beings that include in killing or missing these rules of panatipa? So the object, it said that must be a human being possessing consciousness from conception up until the terms of death. So it means that the object must be human, animals, any beings, So this is the first thing that we have to consider about this. And also, you have intention. It means that you know that this is a being. It has a life. You know that this thing or this object consists of the life. It has a breath. It has a conception, and then you have intention. You have intention to do, to kill, to harm, to destroy. Okay, so I mean intentions knowing, wanting to cause death. So it means you decide or you want to cause it death. You want to kill it. You want to destroy it. You want to harm it. Okay. So that is the important one, is your intention. And the next factor is perception. So you perceive the object as a sentient being. Like I already said that you already know that this is it. This is animals. This is a human. This is an beings that has life, has breathe. Okay, and then final, you try, and then you try to kill, you try to act, you try to cause date. So we have effort. We have effort. And finally, after we try to do, after we try to kill, the results of our action, the results of our action cause the date, cause the date. So it means that finally it did. So five factors. If we conduct this with 5 factors, it means that you break these rules. You break these rules. Okay, so this is the criteria, the factors that will examine that you miss these rules or not. Miss these rules or not. Especially number 2, intention. Okay, intention. So it can be most important factors in breaking missing these rules. Like the Buddha said that the intention we call the karma, right? The karma is your intention. So karma is your action. So your action consists of your intention. Okay, so any discussing for this? Any idea, Prajan Kap? Or you would like to add more idea, more information to our students, to our students?
I think if everyone holding the five precept, I think make the people who holding make them calm or still mind, them think positive. I think especially the five precept is it important in whole life the people. Yeah, different novice, different nuns, novice or monks. Yeah, I think it's easy for the people. Yeah, I think who holding the five precept at least Buddhist then at least holiday Buddhism, or if you are holding every day, I think it's good for someone holding five precept. Yeah, I think it's important. Yeah,
You will be normal.
yeah, no more.
No, so because you have sila, right, Rajan? So that is we try. So whatever we like whoever we are, right? And whatever we are doing, whatever our position in the society. So in Buddhism, we provide rules for living together, like the 5 precepts, so actually, it's not for only the Buddhist people, but all human being, for all human being, right? Because the Buddha noticed, actually the Buddha noticed because in his life, his time, right? His time, there are so many, like the people in India, they kill a lot of animals, right? A lot of animals, and also there are lots of fighting, right? A lot of fighting. So that's why the Buddha tried to set these rules. These rules try to cultivate the people, encourage the people to have the morality, because the morality will bring lead us to have the harmony, right? Harmony. So no conflicts in our society, no war, no fighting in our society. So without fighting, without conflicts, without war, it means that peaceful society. Peaceful society. This is the the society that we want to live. We want to live. So why do you have any like experience of killing something like, and you still like you confused? Hey, this is the wrong. This is I miss these rules or not? Or maybe your friends ask you, oh, in Buddhism, they say that not killing, not harming, not destroying other people or other beings. So I have done this. Is a wrong. Is a my bad action, and then I have to receive the next life or the next result, the next effect. So they
Yes,
be worried.
Longpi, maybe one. I think mosquito. Sometimes when the mosquito bite on us, so it's a like a reaction to ha
I
and
see.
eventually kill the mosquito.
Ah,
So, but we don't have the intention. Does this also like what Lopi mentioned, is this do we need to like pay back in the next life or whatever?
yeah, yes. As this one, many people they confuse, man. They confuse. But if we base on this, first it's okay. It has life. Mosquito has life. And number two, the important one is number two. Number two, and even number three, we do it or we killing it without, right? Because without intention, and then there is no perception at that time, that moment, right? That moment. So the important point is the intention. The intention. So that's why we have to cultivate not only precepts, we need to cultivate concentration, right? Because concentration will support us to be aware, right? To be aware. It means that before, during, and after doing some action, you will be mindful, right? You will be mindful. The moments of you raise your hand in order to kill automatically. So if you train in the mindfulness or in concentration, it can stop you. It can remind you automatically. So we have this problem because we still only practice in the first level. So it could be support and helpful if we try to train in the next step. So it means that all of three, it links together. It support each other, right? It support each other to be perfect and complete preserving, right? So for this case, okay, the first point is you do it without intention and perception, right? Even number one, and number five, and also actually number four, actually we don't have like we don't have effort to kill it, but it because our mindfulness is less, so it automatically move. We move without intention. We move without our mindfulness, right? So this is the first point, without the intention. The next point that we have to know is because we still not we don't train practice in the second step. The next level is a concentration and mindfulness, right? So because we don't train in this, and then we cannot mindful any moments of our action movement, right? But whenever we train, we cultivate our concentration, insight, and wisdom, and then it will be helpful and also can stop our movement, the movements of your hands. No? And one more thing, because finally, after it die, So I suggest you that we are as Buddhist people. After we know that it died and then it died without our intention, so you just try to dedicate your loving kindness. Dedicate your loving kindness and like asking for the forgiveness that I kill or you die not because my greed, not because my hatred, not because my delusion. So because my just only my nature. Okay. So please forgive me. And whenever you do some merit, and then you just dedicate your merit to those animals. So that's why we dedicate after we practice meditation, after we doing some religious activity or ceremony, we always spreading our loving kindness, sapphe satta. We're not specific or particular anymore, but all human, all beings, be free from suffering, be secure, be free from pain, be happy, okay, be free from enemies. So this is another thing that you can do it after it dies. It dies. So dedicate your merit and spreading your loving kindness to those. Yeah. And then you feel happy, more happier. Now you feel like a cutie, okay, not cutie. Very good example. Very good case.
Thank you, Lopi.
How do you think, Denise, about this case, or you have different case?
Actually, I do agree with what you say, because I used to like to kill mosquito, ants, and all those like cockroaches, but I actually stopped doing that ever since I learned the Dhammakaya way. I mean, learning all the precepts. So I find in another way, that means, okay, because when I ask this question to some of the Lumpi's, they always say that first of all, you have to think why all these animals come to you, or why these insects come to you. It's either your house is not clean, okay, that's one of the reasons why they come to you, or you yourself is not your cleanliness part. If you can keep up with your cleanliness, they will not come. Okay, this is one of the thing. Another thing is if you can try, instead of killing them at that moment, try to share all your worries to them, or tell them that, oh, don't come and disturb me, I share all my worries to you. Maybe by doing so, they will not come and sting you and all those. Of course, this is easy said than done, because at that spare moment, like what we say, sometimes it's just too fast. This is human nature. It's just a self-defense that you straight away would want to hit back. So once you do that, there's no regrets. I mean, you can't regret about it. I mean, you just have to share your loving kindness. But I mean, that was my past that I do that. But after knowing, I would try to hold myself for not doing that. If I do see, I will try to find some kind of papers or anything, or I will try to get a plastic bag to try to catch them and then let them free. Because once I let them free, they may go somewhere else, but they don't come and sting me. So this is another way of doing. Yeah, I mean, this is how I personally feel, because there's just too many insects around. We can't prevent that. But if we were to, try to spread loving kindness, I think in the end, they're aware of that, they will not come. I mean, this is my personal, but I can't tell people that way. Sometimes if I say that, they will say that I'm crazy. Some people would think that, oh, why you just use a spray and then just spray? Why must you do? Why must you use a paper to slowly move them, or you blow them away? I say, yeah, as long as I don't kill them. I mean, this is what I'm doing, because I do encounter in the past. I love to eat crabs. Okay, and when you see, when I do that, I actually buy the crabs and I kill them. But you know, killing crabs is very torturing because you have to use a chopstick or something to kill them. So, but when you're eating that, you don't feel it. So after doing that for many years, later part when I knew about the karma and all this teaching and the precepts and all those, there's once that I need to go for a surgery. And before my surgery, most of the time I will actually pray to Lompu or what to help me. But this time I think I'm very unlucky. Maybe I killed too much crabs, so all the crabs come after me. Because when during my operation, when I trying to get up, I just simply can't get up. But I can see a lot of crabs coming after me. And I have to, you know, pray hard. Oh, any Buddha come and help me. And then it helps me that I get up. Because you see, normally when you are on a surgery, they will sedate you and then you only get up after your surgery. But this last one that I went previously, I took very long. I just can't get up. So I think maybe that's my karma that come to, I have to pay back. So I feel that this killing is very important to me, that no killing, because you may not get it this life, you may get it another lifetime. Because I do believe in the cause and effect. This is just my personal gut feel. And then from that time onwards, I dare not eat crabs anymore. Even though it's already dead, but the feeling is there. I mean, this is my personal experience.
Oh, that Dharma and morality
Yes, that's right.
bloom in your mind, blooming in your mind right now. I
That's
think.
right. Yeah, but it's also true because it's really after my surgery, I really see those crabs just come crawling me. And then that surgery I had was a very bad one because there's so much mistake done during the operating theater. So I feel that this is something that my payback time.
So your surgery is like the turning point.
I actually have done many surgery in the past.
Oh,
Yeah, so this one is a very bad one. I think this is the one that because before that already I stopped, but I think even though I stopped, it still comes. So meaning to say that doesn't mean that after learning all the Dharma and all those, now you behave good. Whatever your past deeds, it won't come to you. It will slowly, you have to pay back. It's just that it's good that at least this life I have a chance to pay back rather than I don't even know what I did wrong. So it's, I mean, human beings, when you are born, you are actually coming for sufferings. That's my understanding. Okay, it's depending on how you take it and how well you understand the way of the your journey. You must know that it's not just these are really true facts. So I mean, it's a matter of whether you get the correct guidance to help you to go through. If let's say you go through a wrong path and you follow a wrong way, you may be misled. That will be even worse. So I'm actually thinking that very thankful that this time I chose this rain retreat for the 3 months to start all over again and to start my Dharma course again. And so far, this is the 5th week. To be very honest, I am very thankful that all the lecturers or the monks who have guided us, I think it's a very good foundation. Thanks to whoever that initiate this course, that we have a chance to actually learn the proper way. I believe those people who are in this room, I think they do agree with what I say.
so that's it. 2 experience in one. 2 in 1 means a bad and good in one experience. So that is life. I think that is life. So sometimes the turning points of life, it comes from the suffering.
Yeah,
Or
that's right.
bad situation, or bad situation, right? Or
Yes, that's right.
bad experience, right? So sometimes we have to. It is thankful It is thankful to those experience because lead us to the like a new life,
Yeah,
new
correct.
version, better version, right? Better version. So we still, like the Buddha said, that we still have believe in like the previous life, the previous action or reaction, right? So he talking about pupe kata punyata, right? Pupe kata punyata. So it related to the action and reaction in the past. It means that both all of us have done both good and bad action in the past. So sometimes we receive or we change the effect or the negative effect first, and then the positive effects come later.
Yeah, that's right.
But some people they receive the positive effect first and then negative later. Okay, but we still believe that we have cultivate ourselves in the past time. So that's why today we meet each other. So it's not with it doesn't it is reasonable, and we come and we meet each other with cause and effect in the past. That's why we have today. Because I don't know anyway, and also actually I not belong to this program, but today I got this opportunity from Ajahn Choli because my previous action, right? My previous merit, it can be my previous merit. That's why I meet all of you, all of Kalayana Mita, right? Like you. That's very happy to share our experience and our information, our knowledge, our idea from different background. So that's true. That's true. So uh many people they but with spray like if you try to use spray it means that you have intention. Whenever you use spray it means that you have intention, like the people suggest you why you don't use spray. Whenever you start use spray it means that you have intention. And so five factors complete complete, then it means that you miss these rules. Right. Okay. So we try to like be careful whenever we alive in our environment, right? In our environment, we cannot live it out this 100%, but we try to cultivate ourselves to be free from killing and destroying other living beings, right? Because we know that everyone any beings they love their life, right? They want to alive, they want happiness, right? They want harmony, right? They want peace. So we as well, we also what they love we love that, what they hate and then we hate it, right? Same. It is our our nature. That's why the Buddha said that we are same family. So same family means that we have same nature. So we hate what they hate that. What they hate and then we hate that, right? What they love we love as well. You love your life, you love your family, you love your belongings, your properties, and they also they love their life, right? Their family. Even sometimes they cannot tell you that don't kill this, don't kill my family, don't kill my brothers, sisters, right? My friends, they cannot tell you, but as human, as animal, we can touch it, right? We can touch it, this feeling. So that's why this is the wisdoms of the Buddha, and then the wise of the Buddha, not based on only human, but for all beings, right? The Buddha not just only said these rules or lay these rules for human, by human for human, but by human for beings. Okay, for beings, for all the beings in this universe, right? This planet. Okay, that is the great loving kindness of the Buddha and his great wisdom, right? That is the virtues of the Buddha, 3 virtues of the Buddha, right? I saw one nun in this class. So may I ask you, I would like to hear your voice. Yomechi,
นมัสการ
very
พระอาจารย์
happy to
ค่ะ
see you.
Yes, I'm very sorry because I have some job because I have some duty in the temple and today I'm a little bit late because of the job.
Okay.
But I try my best to attend the class. For me, I think is I try to use the factors, all the factors, to remind myself. Once I think of the sila, I will use all the factor of each sila to remind myself. Like the first one, like panatipata. I always think that once you know that is the living being, so you have to think that everyone, every being living, love their life, as you just said. So even sometimes because of the reaction that like we said mosquito, that is also very hard for me to not to kill it, but I try my best to remember หลวงปู่ทอง teaching that mosquito is very very small. It drink your blood because they use your blood to living their life. So just let them eat a bit of your blood. It will not make you dry. But once you make some reaction, like kill it, it means that you killed the life already. It means that you wrong in the sila, the first sila. So just let it drink your blood a little bit and then move your hand to chase it away. And then it means that you can give them your kindness to give your blood, donate your blood to the mosquito because the blood is really, very small for the mosquito, right? So just chase it away. But even I try to remember หลวงปู่ teaching, but sometimes I chase them, but it still drink my blood. So sometimes I chase it like move a bit, maybe a little bit harder and kill it. So I have to spread my kindness and dedicate the merit for them, as you said. But maybe still cannot do it 100%, but try to remind myself with the หลวงปู่ teaching that, okay, I give you a little bit of blood to make you living, but once I chase you, you have to fly away, huh? Or else maybe have some accident. And once got the accident, please forgive me. Every time I do my best to not to kill all these insects, mosquito or even the ant before I drain. I sometimes I kill the ant too by using the spray. But now I try to use the broom to sweep it out of my room instead. so that at least I will not kill the living so much like before. Because when I make my first meditations, I feel that got a lot of more ants on my body. I think it's the time to pay back. That's why I try to, okay, from now on, I have not to kill the mosquito, or else the gamma will chasing me all of my life. Because and then I use the broom instead of the spray to sweep it out, and then like say with it that, okay, your way and my way, so we will not to what you call, we have our own way, so you go your way, I go my way, so that I will not make you die and you will not disturb me too. I will try I will try my best to not do all the long things, since I be a nun, by keep หลวงปู่ teaching in my mind. Thank you.
Okay, sadhu, sadhu, อาจารย์แม่ชี Oh, I really love her her mindset or attitude that when the insect or mosquito bite you, it means that this is the opportunity to train, to cultivate, you collect your perfection because you donate, you offer your blood to them, right? So it is, you have to thank you them. You have to thank you them that you come in order to
And
offer me opportunity to training
to
or
make merit.
cultivating or develop my dana barami, right?
Yes.
So thank you for this case inside us for training and cultivating our profession again. ดีมากแม่ชีโอ้สุดยอดเลย and okay, that's why we have to be mindful, and we have to be mindful all the time, right? All the time, so we cannot we think about moment to moment, we try to live at the present moment, right? And in from your experience, from your sharing, it showing that everyone here try to try our best, right? Try our best to observe our precept, to keep our precept to be clean and clear and pure, right? Because we know that this is very important, and this precept will help us or support us to be healthy, right? Wealthy, and also happy, right? So that is the way of the Buddhist precepts. So when we try to avoid or refrain from the first precept, it means that at the same time we cultivate our loving kindness, right? Our loving kindness. So that is the ways of respecting our others, right? As we know, we are a social animal, right? Social animal, it means that we live together with many people, not only people, but also with other beings. So it is the way to pay our respect to others, right? So that is the advantage, right? To us and also to the world. It is the way to respect for life. The first precept imposes the sensitivity of all life and the importance of non-violence, compassion, and respecting the right of all beings to live freely without fear of harm. For this one, very important, because nowadays many parts of the world they alive, they survive with fear, right? With fear and worry, right? Many parts of the world. So we very sympathetic, we feel very sad to see those people always fear of war, fears of confliction, fears of killing, of bombing, right? So this is we try to preserve this one in order to reduce our the violence, the conflictions, the war, the fighting, the destroying in our world. And also it is mindful consumption. So these precepts encourage practitioners to be mindful of their actions and choice, including the food they consume, and avoid any involvement in takings of life. So like all of your kids, we see you are showing that you try to you try to be mindful that I won't kill you, I won't kill anymore, I won't kill mosquito, but only sometimes only sometimes that my hand automatically move, okay, not from my intention. So we always remind ourselves. So this is the ways of training mindfulness as well, right? And last one, this is the ways of cultivating empathy. Empathy by abstaining from killing, Buddhists strive to develop a deep empathy and concern for the well-beings of all sentient beings. Absolutely, now we agree this one because we sometimes we understand, we realize that every people they need or they want happiness. They want happiness, but the environment or their situation, they have to face the suffering. So we just only cultivate our loving kindness, and compassion to show our sympathy to those people, even we cannot help them. We cannot help them. Like those people who are very far from us, like in Arab, right? So those people they have a lot of war and fighting. So we cannot help them. We cannot help them, but we can cultivate our empathy. It's at the time to cultivate our empathy as well, to dedicate to spread our loving kindness. I hope that those people will be free from suffering, will be free from fighting, violence, enemies, war. So that is the thing we can do as the Buddhist people, as a good people in the same family. So this is the ways of cultivating our sympathy. So you cultivate this because you undertake the first precepts. Okay, that is the effects of cultivating your first precept. First precept. So I think we have class until 2:30, right? So before we leave, any question for today? Or any idea or any saying for about today's lesson?
Pajan, can you share all the slide
Yeah, I was
today
about
that
to,
we have learned?
yeah, I
Yes.
was about to say
In,
that too.
in our live group, so that at least I can
I see.
revise
Actually,
the
actually,
study
actually,
that I missed
I'm not in
first.
the live group, so I will share. I will send this one to Ajahn Choli,
Okay.
and then he may share in your live group. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And very happy to see all of you today. And thank you for having me today. So hope that we have we will have next time, or we will see each other both on site or online again. So thank you very much for joining our class today.
Thank you so much, Long Pi.
Thank you, Long
Thank you.
Pi. Sadhu, sadhu,
So
sadhu.
may I ask you to
Namaskar.
join me to respect the triple gems together before we leave the class. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava พุทธังภคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิ สวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนัมสสามิ สุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามิ Okay, sadhu, sadhu, everyone. See you
กราบนมั
again
สการ
next
พระอาจารย์
time.
ค่ะ
Thank you. Who
มาครับพระอาจารย์